guys, it's Tina. Welcome back to my channel. So as you saw by the title today, I am feeling really excited and very happy because today is my parents' 50th wedding anniversary. And in a time when marriages come together and then fail, and the average marriage is not lasting very long, it's quite an accomplishment to make it to 50 years. And it's something that unfortunately more people than not will never see that. So the fact that my parents are celebrating this is just so incredibly monumental for our family. It's kind of an unbelievable thing. You know, like, you have to understand, even though my parents have been together since they were teenagers, and we know this, and they got married in 1968, and I was born in 1970, which brings me really close to 50. It's fine. I can handle it. It really makes me think about how they've been through so much in their 50 years of marriage. You know, to have gone through, you know, a time in their lives when they started dating and then when they got married, you know, to even think that the fact that my mom is Scottish and my father is Sicilian, and nowadays you would think, so what? But when they got married, that was actually controversial, you know, and the two of them really were trailblazers, as were a lot of people of that generation, because it just wasn't done. And then, you know, for us, myself and my brothers, to even be born and to, you know, be raised and go to school, and a lot of our friends were of, you know, both of their parents were either Italian or both were of one culture. And, you know, there was a few of us that weren't, but not very many. You know, it was sort of an oddity. And you think about it now and it's like, that is just ridiculous, because nobody really thinks about a whole lot of that now. I mean, let's be real. Prejudice still exists, but it's different than it was, because I think we have a long way to go. But if you look from the 60s to now, we have come a long way. And I think the beautiful part now is we realize there's still a lot of work to do. That's how we'll put it. So not only just about the cultures, but even with my mom having had my brother Paul before she was married. So my mom had a child as a teenager, gave him up for adoption, and now, you know, we know Paul, and he's a wonderful man, our brother. And as he likes to point out, my older brother Paul. And I think now, because he's in his 50s, he's 5 years older than me, if he still likes to be referred to as my older brother Paul. But anyway, so, you know, my mom was even breaking barriers with that, and my dad, you know, and you think about all that now and it's like, that's absolutely ridiculous that even matters. But I've always thought it was really cool that, you know, my parents pushed through something like that when, at a time when that just wasn't cool, you know, and I'm proud of that, to know that, you know, my parents were, they were trailblazers that way. And we've always joked around too about my parents being, they're like wanderers, eh? We've lived in so many houses, and, you know, we never had a lot of money growing up, and it never mattered. You know, my parents were doing the best that they could. I mean, Dad worked a lot. He killed it. And my mom, she was a stay-at-home mom, and we used to call her the modulator. Like, she was like the mom Terminator, because she was so strict. But you know, and we got our asses whooped when we needed it. And, you know, people out there may not like that these days, but let me tell you, we needed it. And I will never apologize for it. I will never excuse it. It was necessary. We were little hellions. And my mom, she killed it. She killed it as a mom, you know, and we're all successful today. And, you know, thanks Mom and Dad, because if it wasn't for the way that they did it, we wouldn't be here. It was, as parents, they were firm, they were loving, and they were just incredible role models. And, you know, there has been a lot of people that have come and gone in our lives, and you know, my parents are both big personalities in their own way, and they are incredible human beings. And to be able to say that they are my parents, I am so very proud. Mom and Dad, thank you for being the people you are. Thank you for never apologizing for the people that you are. And Mom and Dad, I love you, I love you, I love you. Happy anniversary, and God willing, many, many more. I love you guys like mad. Bye for now.